Hello there. Hi there. Grand rising, grand afternoon, grand evening, whichever the case may be when you click on my video. Hello. At the time of this recording, this is October 7th, 2023. I'm pretty much in I'm from Houston, Texas. That's my home. Um, I'm in the great state of Washington in Linwood, parked over here adjacent to this Veterans Memorial Park. And right across the way over there, you got your library and the park. So I've had a very nice day. I haven't ran into a complete psychotic street theater. I mean, it's happened, sure, but not one where I engage in. I just look at it and go, oh, look, you're in the template of the whore. Everything else is just fluff. So whatever, who cares? That's your soul. That's your karma. Oh, I endorse karma. Oh, do I? Oh, I forgive, full forgiveness. But I also enjoy and promote karma. But at any rate, hello, hi there. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Like at this time, I'm still not reading comments because I get punked in them, and I keep them open so the world can see the how the government grubbers, you know, they will still qualify their gift card, befriend you, and then fuck you, you know, backstab you, or you know, the old heave ho with the comments of passive aggressive attacks. So, but at any rate, I went into the library today. I had a nice time catching up on some of my work, but I did work to work on my journalism, because I have a lot to share, to report. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm like a reporter in the trenches. You know, I'm like a unofficial psychologist observing the cacophony of the community psychosis, you know? But at any rate, so if you'd seen my stories earlier, thank you for watching. I had a nice night yesterday. Nobody came to harass me. I appreciate that. I was left alone. I'm like, okay, PD, if you are still going to, you know, play dumb, there's an Indian proverb that says, you cannot wake a sleeping man. You cannot wake a man pretending to be asleep. So if you want to keep pretending, you're incompetent to do your due diligence and research the gang stalking. That's on you, honey. That's on you. Meanwhile, you showed the community how disrespectful you are to servicing and protecting the liberties. Therefore, you are living out of alignment with your own ethical balance. You are unethical as fuck. If you cannot do your due diligence and pony up and get the protocol for subjective objective protocol to eradicate the gang stalking and how to handle it whenever targeted individuals have issue, you should become the specialist in that. Instead, I am. Hello, I'm teaching everybody, so whatever. And if I do come across rude at some of the cops, I apologize. I'm here like a little fucking rat in your goddamn experimentation that you all support. How am I supposed to behave? Am I supposed to be on P's and Q's all the time? Is Mr. Burger Boy, thank you for correcting me. And in fact, when you did correct me that I was rude to those cops, I'm like, okay, that's cool. My response to that is, well, hello, how do you think the cops are whenever they come and gaslight the community that gang stalking does not exist? What is the etiquette for being politically correct addressing an officer that is gaslighting you? At any rate, in those my last couple of videos, I had spoken about how diabolical this cacophony is of the gang stalking and the experimentation. My example had been, I've had these freaks regularly break in and enter to my truck all the time, right on the regular. And in fact, you don't know what it is they did until you come across it. I mean, the gang stalking manual, if any of you had gone to targetedjustice.com, who say they think it don't exist, okay, you're a shill. We'll just say, you're a shill, it's okay. An unhealed shill at that. But if you really wanted to do your due diligence and learn, did you go to targetedjustice.com? Did you read the gang stalking manual on there? The doctor and physician who wrote that died under weird circumstance. Cancer, go figure. Because she was spreading truth. And the ops snuffed her out. Wirelessly, electronically, of course. But nonetheless, hopefully you all have done your due diligence and read the gang stalking manual. Because I'm referencing from it. One of the things that they do is to pretend, they like to set up their attacks on your target to make it look like it was happenstance, wear and tear. But when you see the template, you know the template. And so one of the filthy things that these people have done, first off, you're a targeted individual. How are you supposed to handle it? I mean, are you supposed to be healthy all the time? You're fighting depression. I mean, because the whole program is nothing more than a glorified Nazi suicide squad trained by Dr. Mengele. They're little Hitlers, narcissist Hitlers. And most of them are fucking gang-stalking satanic worshippers that practice the spell work. At any rate, one of the things that these psychos had done to me was, okay, I'm going to take you over here for a moment to microbiology 101. And so in microbiology, what you get to do, you know, is play mad scientist and learn about the bacterium and such, gram-negative, gram-positive, the shapes of them, you know. And one of the basic tools that we get to play with is a Bunsen burner, where, you know, it's kind of like that little butane flame thing that you engage and then use to sterilize your inoculating loop that you get to. Your inoculating loop is a little stick that you get to put into the bacterium sample, and then you have a petri dish that is filled with agar. That gelatinous medium is called agar, A-G-A-R. And what that is, it has the nutrients for bacteria to proliferate and to survive. So what you would do is that, for instance, say you wanted to see what bacterium was alive on the bottom of a toilet seat, you would, you know, swipe it and then take it to your microbiology lab and then take your agar plate and then swipe it on your agar plate and put it in the autoclave, which is like a glorified high pressure cooker. The claim to fame for the autoclave is that it cooks the bacterium, you know, over time, and so whenever the heat processes it, you can the bacterium that's there will form colonies. And so if anybody's seen that, that's, you know, it's inoculating, you know, it's just taking the bacterium, putting it on the agar, seeing what the fuck grows. So if anybody's seen, has that ever, you know, used taking Micro 101, it's basically what the government does. They'll take a medium of some sort and put whatever it is they want in it. For me, they had done it with like those little gnat flies things. And I was like, the fuck is this? Because I was like, man, I am like Inspector fucking Gadget from hell. Or However, you show me a little piece that's been in my fucking house, I can tell you what that goes to. I know what's in my fucking truck. So, whenever this happened to me, gnats were growing out of that emollient, or whatever gnats, those little bitty bugs. I was like, oh my God, you know what? People are having a hard enough time trying to stay alive and float, and then this is some of the psychological mindfuck tactics they throw on you. Not to mention, what else did you do to my food contents? I cannot carry all of my stuff with me all the time when I leave my truck and come back, go somewhere and come back. Which is why, on Earth, would the feds, CIA, FBI, DEA allow me to stay in harm's way? I'll tell you why. That's because they're getting the palms greased, both sides of the fence. It's like, okay, we showed up and we're doing a good job. We're gonna watch this girl. Yeah. But what the fuck is a drive-by shooting? Explain that to me. I don't understand. Oh, that's a dead ringer right there. That's a tell. When somebody does, it's like whenever somebody runs their game on you, that's a tell. That is a tell. They tip their hand. And so whenever you figure out what camp someone's in here, you don't have to call them out. You just gauge it and move on. We're like, don't fuck with that guy. And what I do, I watch who they associate themselves with. Then I have a good lead on who else is running the same corruption of headspace. I mean, it's counter surveillance. At any rate, a lot of times, oh, okay. And then, a lot of times what we get is like over there in the ambience, while I'm talking, you'll get somebody that's either, and this is some of the interplay that these assholes do. You'll get a conversation between the two where they project their voice so you can hear them. And sometimes they'll park next to you, CJN 7312, sit in the phone, and instead of do that kind of game, they do it on their phone, right next to you. These assholes are so greedy and government grubbing hungry, they ride your ass right next to you. And when you decode them, it's kind of like, yeah, what you gonna do about it? Really nothing. Except record you and go on with my life and endorse your karma with God. I forgive you. Because honestly, it's not personal. You guys have no fuck. When I'm talking to you guys, I'm talking to the gang stalkers, to the sellouts, to the parasites that don't want to reform. You tip your hand, that's on you. I could care less. But I will note it. I noted it. So at any rate, back to my auger. They did it again, bitches. They did it again to me. And then, you know what? This is so wonderful of God. It's just like the miraculousness of synchronicity and timing that I, told you guys about this just like yesterday or the day before. I mentioned it in past. So, we can file this under government experimentation. Oh, you can go on with the targeting. We already know you're there, honey. It's okay. Just go on. Go on with your cacophony on your overloaded projected voice on your phone. It's cool. We don't mind. So, but with my truck, this is what I just found this out like less than 15 minutes ago. So, I'm getting my life back together, because how are you supposed to handle being horrifically gang stalked, okay? The fact that I can talk about it and the fact that I'm healed is a miracle in of itself, because these bitches didn't expect me to fucking survive. I'm gonna say that again. I was not supposed to live this long with all the shit they thrown at me. And I can go back and deconstruct that another time. So this is what I done, okay? So, I'm like, my truck, and it gets kind of messy, sure, but I've like been really, I've been feeling so, I've been feeling so awesome with life and shit. I was like, I cleaned up over here, which is really nice, and I got, everything all like organized over there. And I come to get my my staff, right? And my staff is gonna practice my staff. And I come to this side, okay? So, for instance, whoopsies, back here, oh, it's locked. Okay, this is so fucked up. This is beyond fucked up, okay? I open my door because I keep my staff right. I keep my staff right in here, okay? And then this is my little rolling case that I go inside libraries with, because I, use it to charge some of my other not so portable battery chargers, like this thing. I live off of this thing too for electricity. So, again, my live stream cut. Imagine that. So, look at that. She's getting louder. The more louder I talk, the more louder she talks. That's such government fucking grubbing right there at its finest. Anyways, so if you'd ever, this is culture doing. And then I just been in the back of my, maybe about, I guess the ops. I hit a nerve with the ops, man. Ago. Oh my God, look at the culture there. Look at that culture. Look at the culture over here. That was probably done within about 4 days, 3 to 4 days. Because the last time I was in my fucking tool bag, that's my tool bag. None of this was like that. I just cleaned it. Look at that. Oh my God. So the question is that, what is it? On top of that, oh my God, here we go again. Oh my God. So, what the fuck is that? Government experimentation. I'm so glad I just done a video on how the government motherfucking does the culture, puts it in your shit to, to paint you a certain way. So what if you're sloppy? Who cares? I was getting my shit together over here. And then they come in and do that to me. That is and now interrupted. I hate note, people. At any rate, that was my second run-in with that same ministry. I trusted them the first time. So the second time I've seen them, I'm like, I felt a sense of camaraderie. And so, but I'm just all like, after they left, I was like, I know I shouldn't eat this, but I felt like it'd be rude if I didn't, And then so I took a bite of the egg sandwich. Motherfucker, you could taste the medicine in it. The medicine. Whatever the fuck that was. I spat it out. And in that little taste, it was kind of like I felt my my vasculature kind of like vasodilate just a little bit, which means you get that warm sensation. That's not good. And if I ate the whole thing, why would it just passed out right there? And then they could have just scooped out my body and done what with it? And turned around and said, oh, she's a fucking drug addict. That's the heinousness of this fucking government witch hunt, smear campaign. Now, okay, I've done a shout out before and asked somebody to, come get my motherfucking sandwiches. To test them. Nobody showed. So, you know what, feds? If you are out there, fuck you. Fuck you. I love you though, but fuck you. Why do you all keep me in harm's way? I see you all. playing both sides of the fence. You showed up to go to work, do a good job. But then, what you're doing is running game for your fucking snuff film. Do you all know what a snuff film is? A snuff film is where they film somebody die. I mean, these people are expecting motherfucking people to like motherfucking kill themselves, you know? Man, that's the most unnatural conversation I've ever heard. She just keeps projecting her voice, and whatever it is that she's talking about is usually aimed at the fucking target. But again, it's the template of the horror. But whatever, let the horse be the horse. You know, you can go ahead and hoe out your liberties the livelong day. At the end of the day, you're nothing more than a two-bit horde that spat on the fucking sacrifices that George Washington and all the patriots ever did. Oh, and then you're working your government grub on. You're sucking their dick pretty hard. So you can get your little something from the government. But whatever. So at any rate, they're usually there to try to throw you off sidetrack. But, you know, I see it as a fucking opportunity to demonstrate the cacophony you have to put up with. But one day, that kind of behavior is going to be so looked down on. You will be less than the tripe from the bottom of your shoes. So do what you want, you know, whatever. But my question is, nobody came to test the sandwiches. What good are you? I had fucking evidence. I had evidence. Be like, you know, I'm a targeted individual. Would you mind fucking doing a analysis on this? Okay, where's your credit card? Like I said, I'm a targeted individual. What can I do with it? Go to a police department that's gaslighting the society with, I don't know what gang stalking is. I'm too incompetent to care. I can't take it to them. I have to depend on somebody to come to me to get the motherfucking to get the evidence. So my question is, what the fuck did the government come in and inoculate my truck with? Was it to help or hinder me? I like to know what the fuck it is. What is it? Oh, okay, here's a challenge. Dearest ones, FBI, CIA. There goes again. I hit another nerve with the ops. Again, what good are you if you're not liberating me into the sanctuary of safety and freedom from all these psychotic nuts that are running their duplicit game? I mean, because it's like, where's the proof? Oh, that is the beautiful hedge. Where's the proof? Where's the proof? You know what, bitch? Your conscience, your proof, okay? Whatever. You want to play that game? Go ahead, play it. I can't do anything about it, but I will call you out on it. Let everybody know what camp your head and heart is really in. I mean, because there's a lot of parasites that are being groomed to be government handout recipients. I'm going to say that again. Being groomed to be Auschwitz and run their sideways little Hitler psychological mindfuck games. And it's not just psychological mindfuck. I mean, the whole point of that is to get their target to commit suicide with a suicide squad. And then the families show up to run their suicide squad games together. They endanger their own kids. I mean, you know, they're fucking satanic worshipers most of the time anyway. They don't care about their own kids. They're busy molesting them for their spell work. But at any rate, here is, okay, today is October 7th. I mean, I have been running a vigil ever since July 4th. Will somebody please come rescue me? bridge the ambiguity with some truth already? So, as far as I see it, you guys are getting your fucking palms greased to keep me out here. So you guys can survey me and then make a snuff film. As evidenced by you guys have the, oh my God, and then here we go, we got PD showing up. Oh boy. Hi, hello.
Officer Zachariah.
Hello, Officer Zachariah. How you doing?
Good. Someone called about people fighting. Are people fighting?
We got psychotic gang stalkers that will make up shit because they're getting their palms greased to harass targeted individuals, Mr. Officer Zachariah.
Okay.
Does your police department have subjective, objective protocol for gang stalking?
I don't know what that is.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Gaslighting. We'll call it gaslighting. But I'm just running a video on my phone. I'm just running a video on my phone because I'm live on YouTube right now. I'm a heavily targeted individual, and with the treason infrastructure of the government running the psychotic gang stalking.
So just so you know, my video cam's on and
This is good, thank you. I would hope so.
Oh yeah.
And then
So
I'm a heavily targeted individual.
The only reason I'm here is because somebody called about people fighting.
Sir, nobody's fighting.
Okay. Why would somebody call and say somebody was fighting?
Because they're gang stalkers that are targeting me. I'm a heavily targeted individual, sir.
Were you yelling at somebody else?
No,
Was somebody else yelling at you?
no. I'm telling you, I get raped with people bearing false accusations on me. My organs.
Accuse you.
Oh no. But no, these people called in. This happens to me all the time. So I get raped like that. I am horrifically tortured psychologically through the gang stalking program, and then people want to act like that is not happening. So how can you fix the problem whenever the part of the problem is protecting the cesspool?
I don't know anything about what you're talking about.
Well, of course not.
This truck has been parked here for 5 days.
Okay.
The gentleman inside was over in our building on the bottom deck there looking in the window.
Okay.
Our car was right there.
Okay.
And
He's a busybody, apparently.
5 minutes.
The interest is to harass. It's not matter if I'm here now.
What's the matter if you're not doing anything? What were you doing?
Oh, okay, thank you. No, my truck is broken. And my power steering, I am a heavily targeted individual. And people come into my truck on the regular, vandalize it. And my engine department had been breached. And ever since then, my power steering will not work anymore.
That's your truck?
Yes, ma'am.
Who are those people in the truck?
What people?
There was 2 people in that truck that have been in there for 4 days.
Oh, okay. You want to commit to that? Are you okay? Good. Come take a look at my truck. Come take a look at my truck. Come. Okay. You just lied, ma'am. Look at my truck, sir. Come take a look at my truck. How can 2 people be in here when I have all of that?
And what's your first name?
Patricia.
Huh? Sam.
But oh, okay.
I
Thank
just want to know
you.
what to call you when I'm done.
Oh, for sure. Take a look at my
Oh,
truck.
I don't need to do that.
She just fucking lied.
I'm just here to figure out what's going on and if there's any issues. If there's
Ma'am,
no
there's
issues.
nobody in here. Would you like to take? I'm sorry. Maybe you might feel better. Hi there, Mr. Helm. Would you feel better to come take a look at my truck?
There was 2 people in this truck 2 days ago and all day today. And I saw you at the library today, and
Yeah.
they were down here in the
Oh,
truck.
so it wasn't me then.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So there are 2 people in my truck.
Right.
So then they're strangers.
I don't know.
Oh, I'm letting you know. I don't know anybody. Thank you for reporting it. Because, like I just told you, I am a heavily targeted individual. People come vandalize my truck on the regular that are gang stalkers. She just said 2 people were in my truck. And this is the first civilian that's admitted that's reported it to the police. Hello, Mr. Rogers.
So, ma'am, you said your truck's broken down right now.
Yes, sir.
What's the plan? You got a plan to get it worked out?
You know what? I'm a highly targeted individual. I was going to do a video and ask people to help, to donate to me. And if you guys need to fucking tow it, there's nothing I can do. I
I
mean,
didn't say anything about towing your truck.
Oh,
I'm just
thank
trying
you.
to figure out what your plan is because You
Yeah.
can't be stuck with a broke down truck, right?
Yeah, I mean,
That's not
plus,
fun.
you know what? Just a sidebar. My blood type is the same blood type found on the Shroud of Turin, Turin. You can look it up, which means my procured organs harvested equals more than $1 billion,
So
which
how-
is why I'm heavily
How
targeted.
can I help you, man?
Oh, leave me be.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure that you're not stranded here because your truck's broken.
Well, I am standing here because my hair.
Repair doesn't help much.
I'm blacklisted from employment, sir.
Why?
Game stalking.
Hey, stop. What's your name?
I'm Patricia Regali, Mr. Korea, Correa.
Patricia, you see the sign right here? Just so you're aware. Technically, this is the parking lot, so you see the sign. So
Yes,
you're not
sir.
technically supposed to be after dark. It's not after dark right now, which is what I just told them, but just so that you are aware. Okay?
Okay, well, officer,
Yeah.
I apologize. I am stranded here at this time, and I'm working towards getting mobilized from it.
Okay.
So if you guys leave me be, I promise I'm just low key. You know,
Right, but you can't be in the park after dark. Is what I'm saying.
I understand, but you guys, I'm being gang stalked. These people are trying to kill me.
You said that several times.
Okay, so then you guys would be able to interject the sense of ethics into cookbook practices, yes?
I don't know what that means.
Okay, they were pretty big words.
Patricia, all I can tell you is that you can't be in the park after dark.
Well, then
And I
maybe
was
you
trying to-
can
I'm trying to help
ethically interject some leeway for me then, is what I'm saying.
So, all I can tell you is you can't be here after dark,
Okay.
and I'm trying to help you out with figuring out a plan to get your truck squared away
Okay,
so
well
you
then
don't have.
thank you. Okay, well, appreciate it.
So, do you have anybody that? What's wrong with your truck?
It's the power steering.
Okay, so it runs though.
Yeah, it's just the power steering. But when I turn it on, fluid was kind of spurting from the engine.
Does it move at all though?
Oh, I cannot steer it. That's the problem. But it'll start. The engine is intact. It's just a matter of the power steering.
Do you have a friend that can help you move it?
Sir, I'm from Houston, Texas. I was gang stalked out of my profession. And I've been spinning the block for the past year, trying to keep my nose clean, stay out of the gang stalking, and stay alive.
Okay, so you don't have anybody you can call to help you move
No,
it?
sir, I don't. I'm sorry. I'm a YouTuber. I'm documenting my experiences with cops not having subjective objective protocol to handle people being gang stalked. And then, because I would like to abolish the gang stalking, but you guys are protecting it by pretending it don't exist. That's okay. You can just say that I'm wrong, and I'll be happy to be wrong. But all I'm doing is just projecting my voice so I can record my videos.
Okay, so Patricia, here's our plan. We're gonna get out of here.
Okay.
You need to work on a plan to get out of the park.
Okay. Sure.
Perfect.
Well, I mean,
Is that fair enough?
I would love a plan, but the logistics of it is I'm not doing it to be a bastard.
No,
I'm
not-
stuck.
nobody's-
So I
nobody's-
will be here after dark is my problem.
But you could be issued a citation if you're here.
Well, then if you guys want to give me the citation without consideration of me being heavily gang stalked, that's on you. That's where ethics come in
All right. Okay.
and cookbook practices.
So that's our plan, Patricia.
Okay, then. Thank you.
Please try to work on getting out of here.
Oh, you bet. Please leave me be.
Thank you, Patricia.
Leave me be, please. Life in Auschwitz. Life in Auschwitz. Hello, ma'am? Oh, I just wanted hello. So you can just. Oh, there we go. She's a shill. I was not cussing. No, I was not. I was not, honey.
Standing right there listening to you.
And I was over here talking on the
I don't care who
phone.
you were talking to.
You can look at the
I
recording.
was listening to you.
I was not cussing. I do cuss, but I was not cussing this time. Dude, I don't have a boyfriend. Oh my God. Remember the fentanyl guy? There we go. There's the shill. Now they've tried to corrupt, they've thrown shade on me as a community. How about that? So far be it for the targeted individual to minister to a gang stalker who came to run game on me. So there we go. This is what happens when people parasite off others and don't have the ethics to remain truthful. How do you like what you see, America? This is exactly what I have to put up with as a targeted individual. The cops don't want to do the due diligence to even research it for themselves, so they can continue to play dumb and blind and protect the cesspool of gang stalking, as I see it. So, you know what, guys? If you guys are feeling like liking, subscribing, and sharing my video, I'd appreciate that. But you know what? It just is what it is. But I'll tell you one thing. I did not want this cacophony to change me as a person. But I'm thinking at this point in time, I don't know about the ministering part anymore. It's getting pretty hard. Man, these people. Just, what do you think that government grubber got paid to come over here and run game and bear false witness on me? Bear false witness on me. She just said I've been cussing on the phone, and I haven't been. Oh, I've cussed plenty of times in my video. Not today. And it's easy. Hit replay. But thank you very much for watching, everybody. As you know, this whole video was about the culture and all of that in my truck. Fucking, that took like 4 days to grow. At any rate, you know, y'all pray for me. I appreciate the prayers, you know. But, man, this can happen to me. Think how many times it's already happened to other people. How many people have already committed suicide because of it? But, you know, guys, I'm in no shape to commit suicide because I got to see how my story ends. So, you know, like, FBI. Oh, that's right. I did tell the FBI, fuck you. So I did. Okay, I forgot. I stand corrected. But, and I say fuck you to the FBI because as CIA, feds, whoever, I have to put up with this. If you're out there watching me, why do you let me take on these sucker punches? That's why I say those people, whenever they arrest others, that divine clickbait, you know? Me being divine clickbait, they come after me, and these guys survey me in the background and nab the bad guys. They're parasiting off me. Stop parasiting off me. Bring me into safety and sanctuary, please. Come help me with my car. You know? Abolish gang stalking, people. You have the fucking police officers defending the cesspool, protecting the gang stalking. What does that say about our society? Because I'm telling you, people, if you really believe that the Constitution is worth a shit, you're wrong. If it didn't happen to me, I probably wouldn't have really believed that. But there's no more rights. It can be usurped from you from any time. But, you know, I'm beyond, I am beyond feeling depressed about it. I'm just like, it just is what it is. I can't do anything about it, but I know God's got it. And when God comes to rescue me, it's going to be so thunderous. There's no way anybody can mistake him. So, until then, I just keep my faith. And forgive these assholes. You know? Sure, I forgive them. I also endorse karma because karma is kind of the leveling teacher. And how do you know to level up unless you're taught? You know? Some of us are older souls, some of us are younger souls. We're just in different pathways. But I would just like to appeal to all of the officers out there. Oh, there it goes again. Whenever I trip a sore spot, the ops interferes with my live stream. Because I live streamed from this spot my 3 other videos and didn't have such a horrific time, but whatever. So, but at any rate, I'm going to peace out for now. Thank you all for watching. Please share, to help override the banning, shadow banning. But what's happening to me, I'm just a template. What you see happening to me has already happened to many others who've already committed suicide. And it's, you know what? It's happening to tons of others right now, this very moment. And if it's not happening to you, I'm happy for you. Truly, I am. Have a cup of coffee, hot cup of coffee for me in the morning. Pray for me, But this is my lot in life. I'm supposed to be a messenger and share what's happening in the world to help inspire others to hit reset, get right with their own souls, and serve the light, and give up protecting the gang stalking. But I got more to say. I'll be back. Until then, thank you for protecting me by watching. I appreciate it. And, that's just what they do. They kind of come in clusters. It's what I've noticed. You'll have, gang stalker, and then you'll see a couple of others, and then you'll have somebody videoing. But it's a tired old recipe. I'm not the first one they've done it on. I'm just the one that survived it all. That's what makes me a threat, because I'm healed. At any rate, thank you all for watching. And here's my challenge to the feds, CIA, FBI, DEA. Come help me with my car. If you're out there, don't just stare at me. Don't just study me. And come culture this bacteria and see what it is. Come test it. Come test it. Unless, of course, you guys are getting your grift on by keeping me out here. And if that's the case, then so be it. Just want to forgive everybody. It's taken a long path in life to get to this point in life. I don't hate any of you. I just see the moral bankruptcy you guys have that you don't even see in yourselves. And if you can't smell your own shit on your knees unless someone points it out. You can get mad at the person pointing it out, but at the end of the day, how can you fix it if you don't know it's there? I just see you all gang stalkers and all of the perpetrators, so content in your malcontent. You don't even know what's ethical anymore. And then you're training children to be that way. Anyways, thank you guys for listening. I love you guys. I'll be back. Can't help gang stalkers group.